Hello, this is Longest Day, and we're looking at the UVA versus GT 2014 game, and this is the first offensive series. All right, we're going to set up. Our defense here is the traditional defense we're used to seeing against us. Note that the Mike linebacker is about 6 yards versus 7 yards off the ball, as a difference between some of the people we play against. We're going to go ahead and start the playoff, and it's going to be a triple option right here. So you're going to be looking at what these two guys are doing, and if you look, this guy isn't really committing. He's really hesitating. He's taking a step forward. This guy is obviously going to the outside, and so that when this guy hesitates, it's usually a B-back give, and hesitates enough that we get a great block on him right here. You notice all the blocks you're seeing right here. Everybody's getting a hit, and so that's going to open up us a lane to make some yards. One thing I do want to note right here is that we kind of get tripped right here on the backside. That actually slows us down enough where this guy can get an arm on the B-back. And otherwise, we could possibly shoot through this gap and make some decent yards. But he gets an arm on him, slows him down, turns him around. We have contact, but Days keeps turning his legs and falls forward, and we get an extra 2 yards out of it. So great first play. Then we end up getting a false start right here, so we move it back. So not very good. 2nd and 9. Now this play is going to be a lead option with the lead right here being the A-back for a blocker. And one thing you want to notice, they have 5 on the line right here, which means this outside linebacker has stepped up on the line, what we normally see, and so he can make deeper penetration a lot quicker. So you can see right here, he's getting pretty far in the backfield, and the question is he far enough on the inside that JT is supposed to cut on the inside, or should he go ahead and pitch? I don't know the answer to that, but we do pitch it, and then we end up being stopped early for 2 reasons. One is we missed a block on the outside, and this safety, you know where he came from? He came from the back side, and they're rolling these safeties hard, and Paul uses that later in the game. So they roll the safety hard to bring him up. He's an extra man, and he's able to get back in there and stop Days along with the missed block. So 3rd down, I think this is one of the biggest plays of the game. Just you want to start the game off in a good fashion. You don't want to have to give up the ball here. So this is a great call. We're looking this way. This linebacker right here is zeroed in on his normal responsibilities, and then also with the pass too. So you can tell he's kind of flat-footed a little bit. He is keeping his legs moving, but he's not going to be quick enough to get back over to get JT. So very good job, great call, great job by the line too. Basically pushing everybody in the right direction. So right here, allowing him to be pushed to the outside, which is great. We block him to the inside really well, and it just leaves this whole area wide open for JT. All right, so we're going to keep on going. And see this next play right here. Traditional defense. It's going to be a rocket toss. So one of the things you want to look at is how we seal the edge. And you can see right here, this off tackle's trying to seal the edge right here. He's supposed to get to this guy. If you notice, there's an arm around him, and basically still holding him, and so it holds him, and it doesn't allow him to get to the outside and to block his man. Since this man is not sealed right here, he's able to put an arm right here, and it's going to stretch out the play, and we're not able to block and seal this man, and the corner's not open, and we end up making very little gain on that play. So that was a hold right there. I know later in the game they finally called a hold against the other team, so I'm glad that at least we got one hold called against them. Virginia didn't hold a whole lot, to tell you the truth, when they're on offense. They really were probably the least amount of holding that I saw all season. So we'll go ahead and start this play right here. 2nd and 9, pass play. We're set up. We have some time. We're about to lose it right here, and JT gets the ball off just in time. And I'm not sure who this is to. It looks like it's to Smelter, to tell you the truth, because it's kind of almost behind Zenon right there. Smelter catches it, makes the 1st down. That's the 2nd big play of this game. We don't want to end the drive here. We need to score early and set the pace of the game. All right, so traditional defense. One thing, look how close this Mike linebacker stepped up. So let's see what happens here. We're into the mesh, and this guy really hasn't committed. He stepped forward, but he hasn't really committed. And somewhere right here, JT has to make a decision. And I think he's hesitating. This guy is definitely on the outside. Normally on a hesitation, it's a give. and that's what we've done in the past. So it's not a give in this case, but that hesitation allows him to see that he doesn't have the ball and he can come in for the quarterback. Now, the thing that saves us on this play is they both go for the quarterback. So this is some great blocking that happens out here, ends up opening this lane up. So we want to look at the blocking on the edge real quick. Bam, watch this. Watch Smelter right there. He's going to hit that guy. He's going to pancake him and take him to the ground right there. Excellent little block. Takes him to the ground. I love it. We're going to block this guy. We don't take him to the ground, but we move him far enough to the outside to open the lane up. So the lane is opened up, and he can't recover from the block to make the tackle, and we make a touchdown. So excellent first series, and we got behind the chains a couple of times, but through passing, and we got a pass to Smelter. We also had the QB draw that ended up making the first down, and we did really good. I do want to point out the defense they are running was set up appropriately. It's assignment football like any other team. They missed some assignments that allowed us to make some big plays. I do want to say their players were big. Looking at Virginia Tech players, they were definitely some good recruits that they got out there for Virginia. Anyways, so I hope you enjoyed this series, and look forward to the next series.